Good morning, everybody. I think it's the 27th. Yep, May 27th, 2014. We got here to my delivery yesterday, and we got salt. If you guys remember, we picked up in Michigan. It's going to a feed store. See that? So, at 9 o'clock, they're open, but at 9 o'clock they don't start receiving till 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna go in with my bill and let them know we're here. Hey, good morning, Pooh Bear. Well, come on. Good morning. You say good morning to everybody. Hey, say good morning. You turkey butt. The camera's right there. Hey, turn around. Now say good morning. Say good morning. We got us a good night's sleep. Alrighty. I'm going to go in, check in, and see what this day brings us. Dock. We're not actually a dock. They're gonna live unload us from the ground. What they do, they'll take a chain, hook it up to a skid, and then drag it out. Then they got a forklift that will actually bring it out, take it down, put it in, and they'll do that until the load is unloaded. But it's a real small Ma and Paul feed store, animal feed store. So keep you guys up. Alright guys, we just got our next load assignment. And we're a half a mile from the place. Ain't that cool? Ain't that how that's supposed to work? Deliver and then be a half a mile to your pickup. I guess it would be only better if it was right here where I delivered. I walked over to this Dollar General, had to get me an orange juice. Well, let's get on over to the pickup. It is trying to rain. I see some sprinkles on my window. To rain. Alright, we are at the pickup, but I gotta go over to the dock. I went over to that building, I thought that was it, but it's the building right next door. But it was close enough, I walked over there. But I gotta back myself out of here. I tend to pull it into a parking spot. Oh, I know I can't just make that turn. I gotta back up. That's a small, I'm picking up pipe is what I'm picking. It's rubber pipe, plastic pipe. rubber and plastic. So it may not all be all that super heavy, you know. Yeah, he wants me right there beside that yard dog. A yard dog is a truck that has a pump in the back where the fifth wheel is, and it's short, small wheelbase, but it can pick up a trailer and move it around. That's what you call a yard dog right there. For some of you guys that heard me call it a yard dog and not really sure what it is. Sometimes I wish this thing was a yard dog. I wouldn't have to get out in the rain to raise my landing gear. Oh boy. I'm being silly now. No, I'm not. I'm being for real. Well, let's get her in the dock, guys. Alright, we are loaded. I am 293 miles, 5 hours and 15 minutes to my first delivery, Springfield, Ohio. Ohio. I'm going to try to get the first drop off today. I'm going to do my best. Do what I can. My trailer's going to get the roughest part of that. Wow. I should make the mouth of that railroad track just a little wider. Anyway, guys, let's head to Springfield, Ohio. This was the road I traveled on last night in Pennsylvania. The load is a lot lighter than it was last night, but still the same. You got the hills in here. You got the curves. Just takes a while to get off this road. I got 28 miles of this. But we'll make her up to the interstate. See what I'm talking about? Now come through here when it's dark. That's when you're wishing that your headlights were spotlights, not just headlights, right? And I saw the animals last night. I saw possum, coon. I didn't see no deer, and I'm glad I didn't see no deer. But I saw every other varmint that was out here on the road last night. Oh, well, the life of a truck driver on a back road in Pennsylvania. Ha. Take a Pooh Bear out. We're in Ohio. We stopped at a rest area. He had to stop and go. Look at him walking just as proud as he can walk. He's not very big, but he walks like he's proud. You know what? Ain't this kind of goofy? They have a gate to keep people from driving in here, but there's no fence. There's no fence. We can walk right through the fence. Is that weird? That's supposed to keep somebody from driving in here? Anyway, we're at a rest area. There's our gate again. We're gonna stop, make us a sandwich, and 2:30 my customer closes, so I'm not gonna make it to my first drop. Haven't told my boss yet, but I will. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll catch you when we get back in the truck. I'm gonna make me a sandwich. I got hungry, man. Starving, man. I say I'm starving. When I was at James' house, he made up they cooked a ham. And they gave me a little bit of that ham. I got ham in the fridge, but that's store-bought ham. Or, well, I guess this is store-bought ham too, but I guess what I'm saying, that was a whole ham when they cut it up. So it tastes good. Have you guys ever heard of ham being cooked with ginger ale though? I never heard of that. But James made some ham. When he cooked it with ginger ale. I just never heard of it, but it's good. I'm gonna make me up a sandwich. I got hungry. Man, oh man. I try not to eat at the truck stops, and trust me, I actually passed on McDonald's. The thought was in my head to stop and get a hamburger, but not when I got ham in the fridge. Not when I got ham in the fridge. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat, y'all. I'll see you when I get done. Well, I just want to say good night. I'm at my first drop. I couldn't get it off because they closed already. But 7:30 in the morning they're open, so we'll get the product off. Then we're gonna go up to my next delivery, and we'll get that off. So we're gonna go ahead and call this a done deal. Say good night. Hey, Pooh Bear, you want to say goodnight? You hear him? Hold on, Pooh, I get the camera. Say goodnight. You guys heard him. He said goodnight. Pleasant dreams. God bless. See you guys 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.